60 laps complete in the Budweiser Shootout of 2005. 61 right here at the stripe. Jimmie Johnson has 9 laps to go. And toward mid-pack, Darrell, turn 2 last lap was almost Calamity Corner.
Well, they're getting really, you can tell that time's running out here. Everybody's starting to get a little desperate, making some pretty erratic moves here. Watch this off of 2, starting down the back. Bam, bam. That's just good driving on everybody's part to hang on to them.
Kurt Busch, Kasey Kahne, Mark Martin, all trading paint.
That 9 car is just a little bit out of control. I think
Ricky Rudd sent below the line by some of the dancing around there in mid-pack.
But I don't think he advanced the position. In fact, he looked like he lost several positions because last time by he was running in 5th position. Rudd in the 21 car.
See Dale Jr. move over next to those cars. That's called side drafting. And he's getting a pull off of the 21 on the inside. He moves over and gets a pull on the other car off the outside. Dale Sr. was the best I'd ever seen doing that. I never heard of it till he explained it to me one day at 190 miles an hour.
Dale Jr.'s got a bit of a handful there. Wow, the pack tightens up right there.
Yeah, we still have 15 cars running within about a second of each other. 7 to go next time by.
Yeah.
And I think what Jimmie Johnson is doing that 48 car, just what Dale Jarrett and 88 did a year ago. He'll hug the bottom of that racetrack.
Yeah, and Greg Biffle, no matter what Greg does, you know where Jeff Gordon's going.
He'll fill the hole he opens.
That's exactly right. So pretty much he's going to run second unless he wants to take a chance.
Yeah, the cars in front and behind Greg Biffle's second place machine are teammates at Hendrick Motorsports, Jimmie Johnson, Jeff Gordon. I think Biffle is settled in right where he wants to be to the last lap and have one last best chance. He doesn't want to move out of second place now.
I just don't think you can make that kind of a move. You got to have somebody help you. He's got no help. So I just don't think you can do it by yourself. He can get up there and mess himself up and finish about 10th, but I don't think he can make the pass for the lead.
Now here's Biffle's teammate, Kurt Busch, posted in 6th. Can't get up close enough to be of any help to Biffle.
But one thing I wouldn't do, I would not wait until the last lap. If I'm going to make a move and I'm going to try to win the race and not worry about where I finish, I'm going to take them by surprise.
But just remember, 4 laps ago, it was Kurt Busch in the 97 back there beating and banging on the back straightaway. And there he's back up almost in the top 5.
It's just it's offense and defense. Right now, the car in front is on defense. Everybody else is on offense.
I think the wild card here is Newman in the 12 because that's the one car that's been able to move on the outside without a whole lot of help.
Without the help of 2 extra tires like everyone else.
We'll see.
And he has help from his Dodge friend back there, Casey Mears, in the 41 car, who's been real strong. Casey's car really runs off the corner good.
Yeah, as a young driver, he seems to get himself in the wrong place at the wrong time. But he's got a pretty fast car.
5 to go.
Oh, look at Jeff Gordon. He took a look to the inside. Did he make it?
Yes.
He's got the nose there, and Biffle's got to let him go.
And Bobby Labonte in 18 is trying to follow Jeff Gordon through in the 24. He takes away 3rd as well.
Jeff Gordon knows that move down into turn 1. He pulled it on Rusty Wallace here a few years ago to win the 500.
Well, now you got to beat the Quinella of the 2 Hendrick teammates, nose to tail.
My daddy always said the cake's all dough. I never knew what it meant. It means it's over.
You'll find that right after co-opetition.
That's right. Co-op, not what. Here he comes. He's trying to get back up there.
Kurt Busch to the inside of the 97.
4 to go. Biffle in that 16. He's not going to give up just yet.
Boy, if Kurt Busch could get up there, that could be trouble. Can't quite clear that 12 car on the outside.
As a car owner, Rick Hendrick has won this race 4 times, looking for number 5 with either Jimmie Johnson, currently 1st, or Jeff Gordon, who is 2nd.
Well, I think one thing we've answered tonight about the DEI dominance and Hendrick, if they've closed the gap or not. It looks like the Hendrick cars have got a lot of steam. And whoa, who's looking to the outside?
Greg Biffle in the 16 without any help. There's his teammate, and he takes second away from Gordon. He snookered him coming off.
He did. He got a run on him, and he got his teammate right there with him. And look out, boys, here I come. Oh, he's sideways.
Did Newman
Busch
get into him?
No, Busch got him plumb sideways.
Inside right there with 41.
Ryan Newman rockets toward the front, and here comes Tony Stewart from nowhere in the back of the pack, rim riding around the outside. Where does he think he is, Eldora?
That may be what Greg Biffle needs, though, in the 16 seat. Johnson in the 48 slams the door on the backstretch.
Never mind 3 doors down. Jimmy Johnson's got to be 3 lanes wide to hold on to this one.
Yeah, they're trying to beat the doors off of these things.
And coming right now, 2 to go. This is where the teammate procedure is wiped out. No longer.
Your teammate is whoever's right in front of you right now.
I tell you, it's unfortunate. Greg Biffle has a really fast car.
Here's Matt.
His spotter, Chris Osborne, keeps anticipating which group of cars, the bottom pack or the higher pack, has the better momentum. That's why Jimmy keeps dancing back and forth, trying to pick up whichever one is best.
Well, Matt, whichever one he opens up, especially if it's the bottom he opens up, Ryan Newman in the 12, I think he'll take advantage of it.
Just Jimmy Johnson has learned so much about drafting down here. A couple of years ago, he said, I don't know what I'm doing, and really knows what he's doing now.
Look at the push Jeff Gordon in the 24 car got from Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 8 car down the backstretch. He'll be coming white flag next time by.
And trouble for Biffle that time. Entering turn 3, his car climbed the hill. He lost a lot of ground.
Tony Stewart tried to drop to the bottom. You saw Ryan Newman in the 12 blocked him there. White flag.
Money flag next.
Jimmy Johnson in the 48. He'll stay tucked to that yellow line all the way around this racetrack. He will not open the bottom.
That yellow line is his best friend. Just keep that car down low where they can't get under it. I don't think they've got the steam to do it.
Stewart looks low. He's got Gordon now up high. Gordon has Biffle. Jeff Gordon clawing his way toward the front.
Ryan Newman's
you in the 12. 12 jumped up top.
Jimmy's pulling away.
Yeah, he got those guys that Ryan had to block the 24 and gave Jimmy a little extra room there coming to the flag.
Jimmy Johnson wins the Budweiser Shootout in his 3rd appearance, and he will take Hendrick Motorsports to victory lane in this event for the 5th time.
I tell you, that's a darn good race.
Yes, it was.
Newlyweds there. Jimmy Johnson's wife Chandra married this past December. Way to start the year off.
Darrell, I talked to Chad Knaus the other day, Jimmy Johnson's crew chief. He said, we worked hard on Daytona, but we didn't work real hard. We worked on all the other races. That could be bad news for the competition.
I tell you, I think they got the steam on the hood. It looked to me like the 24 and the 48 both.
Johnson finished 7th in the shootout in 2003 and 9th last year. What a run he had at the end of 2004 to come within 8 points of winning the Nextel Cup.
That's Rick and Chad right there. And
here's Matt.
Well, you just told this team the winning move was the move on pit road.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we got a couple new players on our team on the pit crew, and those guys had an incredible pit stop, and they got us out in front of everybody else that took 4 tires. We knew when the 12 car took 2 that we'd be able to catch him pretty quick on the racetrack, and especially when he got out there by himself. And just the pit crew, they just did an incredible job.
What a way to start out Speed Week.
Yeah, it's my first victory here at Daytona. I'm pretty excited about it.
Congratulations.
well,
Guys?
jump up and down then. Come on, Chad, get with it.
Johnson the winner, Newman second by 0.2 of a second. Jeff Gordon third over Tony Stewart on the final lap. Biffle 5th. His teammate Kurt Busch 6th. Dale Earnhardt Jr., Mark Martin, Casey Kane, Bobby Labonte. The top 10. And if you had a wish, it would be that John and Ricky Hendrick and Randy Dorton, Jeff Turner, and all of those lost in that tragic plane crash in Martinsville, Virginia last October could be here to see this.
And Mike, these guys were making, huge gains last year with the restrictor plate engines, and we know the captain that was guiding that engine department was Randy Dorton.
off to a new victory lane. The first time that a stock car has visited the brand new Gatorade victory lane here beneath the Daytona Club, a new 3-story structure at Daytona International Speedway, where the winner will be honored.
They're going to have to paint that road yellow or something. It's hard to, nobody knows how to get to victory lane.
Daryl, the victory lane may be different new, but the sweetness is just the same.
Oh, there's nothing like going to Victory Circle at Daytona Beach, I'm telling you. Something you never forget. Special moment.
You won this race in your 3rd try.
Yeah, this race used to be, you know, it had a pit stop, but it was no brakes or anything. You ran 125, 50 miles, wherever it was, and that was a tough deal. Tonight, I tell you, guys lucked out. Dale Jr. lucked out by having that 20 lap and having to brake. So did Mark Martin. It's a good deal for them to get to work on their cars and make them better.
Pretty impressed, though, with Ryan Newman up there battling these guys with only 2 tires versus everyone else having 4.
Here's Steve.
With Ryan Newman. Ryan, gutsy call on your team's part, just 2 tires. You almost made it work.
Yeah, the 19 was on the same strategy. We just had nobody to work with there to stay out front a little bit longer at least, and did handle the best at the end there. But you know, Matt and everybody on the All-Tall Dodge Charger did a great job. Brand new Dodge Charger, and look forward to the rest of the speed weeks. That's the best and strongest we've been here, and hopefully our other race car, Daytona 500 car, will be better yet.
Ryan, did it feel comfortable? Did the car underneath you feel good?
Yes and no. I mean, he was getting buffeted around pretty good out there, and Jimmy did a great job. And I wouldn't have had a shot except for the 97, I think, making the 16 pretty loose there in a trial. Just fun race overall.
Mike Joy.
It's a pretty neat image there of Tony Stewart getting out of his car with a grin as big as the one painted on his helmet. He and Jeff Gordon sharing a laugh about a fun 70 laps. Dick Berggren.
With the winner. Come on out, Jimmy Johnson. There we go. Attaboy, what a way to start a season.
That's a great way to start a season. My first plate win. Too bad it's not the 500, but we'll see if we can't come back and do that again on Sunday. I think tonight really shows what all the hard work that's gone into these race cars at Hendrick Motorsports. Our engines, chassis, bodies, everything. And everybody's worked real hard all season long. And hey, man.
Your new bride.
And just to come and start the season off like this is awesome.
How much of those last few laps were with Chad Knaus as crew chief? How much of those last few laps were you watching out the windshield, and how much in your rear view mirror?
If they went down through the grass, I was going to go there because I wasn't looking out of the windshield. It was all in the mirror, just trying to use the brakes, use the guys behind me in a way to keep them back there and keep myself up front. Greg did a great job. Greg had a strong car, and really that pit stop meant everything. And whoever came out first was going to win the race, and my boys got it done again on pit road.
Did you see Tony Stewart coming?
I saw a few guys coming. I saw some smoke back there. I saw the 16 sideways once as well, so I know those guys were trying hard, and I know that I was choking them down with the brakes, trying to keep them bottled up behind me, and that's good news for the leader. It's bad for everybody else.
Hey, congratulations. Job well done. Let's go to G.D. Zelasco.
You know, I'm going to do something that seemed to be impossible today, sneak up on Tony Stewart. I'm sneaking up on you like you did everybody in this race. I was listening on the radio the whole night. You were telling everybody, hey, I got one of the fastest cars out here. With the 24, we just got to get together.
Yeah, Jeff had a good car, and we got together there finally, and we got him through one of the holes, and then I got stuck in the hole, and that separated us. But my buddy Dale Jr., he got me one more spot at the end there, gave me a real good push right before the tri-oval to get us to 4th. But we had a great car. We just kind of got hung out there at the beginning. We got such a good run on the start with Jeff and I, and then we got into one, and I went to the outside, and those guys stopped. Or Jeff went down to the bottom, so it just stopped us and put us all the way to the back, and it was hard to work our way back forward.
You mentioned you got a good push, but let's talk about a push that we saw earlier. It looked like Mr. Mears maybe made some contact. There was some thought maybe a tire was going down, at least from our perspective.
Yeah, I give him plenty of room.
Okay, I think you said enough there. It's a love fest, so we're going to go to the 24. And I'm sure he'll tell us how great it was working with you today as well.
Absolutely fabulous. No, I mean, you know, that's the thing about this style of racing. I mean, you got to run so hard with each other. And with the windshield, I was trying to give everybody a lot of room. It wasn't just Casey. Casey did a good job. This is his first Bud Shootout, so I thought he did a good job. I thought everybody had a good night. I mean, nobody really had any huge moments out there, so it's fun when you can take 20 of us like that and go out there and run a clean race like that.
Just for the record, when you can no longer see through it, it is no longer a windshield. Hey,